Morning, everybody. Saturday, April 6th. It was a chilly night. I didn't sleep the best. I know a lot of that's probably because of the long nap that I took yesterday. I was just kind of up, multiple times throughout the night. There were a lot of cars going by, things like that. Got out of my tent this morning, and the parking lot right over from the campsite is completely full. It's insane. There's like a line to the bathrooms right now. I realized that it's Saturday, but I didn't really think that Mount Laguna was anything all that special, but maybe it is. But there's a lot of people here, and I guess they've been here since before 6 in the morning. Already had breakfast, just brushed my teeth, and I just got to get changed, and I'm ready to get rolling. Ollie slept in the bathroom last night, and he said he pretty much froze on the concrete floor, so that really sucks. He already left just to get moving and get warm, but most of the folks here are starting to pack up. I think we're all pretty antsy to get some miles in, and like I said, somewhere around 15 we're shooting for today. Hopefully we get up to Laguna and there's a place for us to stay, or they offer us a living room floor or something like that. Condensation was really bad in the tent again because I have everything cinched down for the rain, so I'm gonna have to wipe everything off before I pack it up. Tent is literally frozen. Just leaving the campsite. It's about 8 in the morning. It just feels really good to get moving. Warm my bones up. Sun's out. Feels really good when you're in the sun. I think it's going to be a pretty day. But I'm anxious to see what the snow's like going up Laguna later on. The parking lot was so full because there was some sort of hiking camp climbing up Laguna today. And I don't know how many people there were. There had to be at least 30 people in this group. It was crazy. Probably gonna have to pass them at some point. There was a trail angel that showed up this morning dropping off a couple of hikers. And he warned us that anyone going into Julian was gonna have some trouble because I guess some of the roads are closed. So, yeah, it must have really got bad. Talking to a woman back there for a minute. She said, well, congratulations, you made it past Hauser. That's often the breaking point for a lot of people. It kind of surprised me. It really wasn't that bad of a climb, but I guess the same can be said for a lot of those early climbs in Georgia on the AT. So, yes, it didn't break us. Not yet, anyway. Can see straight up ahead right there. I'm not sure if that's where we're headed, but you can see all the snow up there. Shit's crazy. I can't stop stopping. It's almost dizzying how fucking beautiful it is. Whew. Not used to this. There was a short little side trail back there to go to a waterfall. I'm not sure that it was anything spectacular. I passed right by it. I just don't really have time to dick around today. Need to get up here to Laguna. I don't know how much the snow is going to slow me down. But we're doing good so far. I stopped a little while back to shed some layers. And as soon as I did, we got on the side of the mountain here that is not in the sun. So now I'm a little chilly. That's the way it goes. Seeing the first little bit of white shit. I was thinking it's kind of nice that huge hiking group's up ahead of me because they can pack down anything that's on the trail. That's fucking beautiful. Well, a lot of the snow is melted, but some of these sections are just a muddy mess. And that's probably worse. But it is beautiful. My. I'm starting to hit all those day hikers. The hiking group are coming the opposite direction. So I'm just passing all of them now. So. Public service announcement. The desert ain't flat. I'm just having such a good fucking day. It's 11 o'clock. I left camp at like 8, and I've already done 8 miles. I have 7 left to the Laguna store. I'll be able to get my new shoes and grab enough food to get me to Julian. I just haven't really stopped. I took a snack while I was hiking. I haven't stopped for water. I've just kind of been reaching back and grabbing the water bottle, you know. I'm just cruising. Got that hiker high going already. Just feels so good. And it's such a beautiful day. And then that big group of hikers that I was talking about earlier, I passed the rest of them up at the campsite up there. And they asked about what I was doing, and they were just super hype about it. And it just makes you feel so good. Just that you're doing something awesome, and, you know. I'll tell you what hasn't been great. It's having this giant hole in the side of my shoe with the snow. Like every couple steps, my shoe just fills with snow. The toes on that side are numb. Hope my package got here on time and I can grab them today. Got the Willy Wonka chocolate river going on. Still kind of pushing. I should be probably a mile from the top of Laguna now. It's 1:30, so I'll have to decide if I'm going to stay there or push on to a campsite. The next campsite after the summit is like the official Laguna campground, and so that's a paid campground. I don't know how much it costs or even if there's availability for tonight. I mean, it is Saturday, so I'll have to give them a call and see. Alright guys, I'm up here on Laguna. I think right there is the coin showers. I'm not going to worry about that right now. A couple more days into Julian, I'll take a shower there. This is just a big campground, it looks like. Not really what I expected. Alright, just leaving the general store, I popped in to get a few things that I needed. And of course, my fucking box that I paid $83 to have overnighted is not there. It's supposed to be there today, and it's not. And of course, it is Saturday, so I can't even spend the night and then grab it tomorrow morning and head out. Like, I would have to stay here till fucking Monday. So thankfully, the post office and the general store like share a building. They're right next door to each other. And there's a really nice guy in the general store. His name's John. He said that he would bounce it to Warner Springs for me. I mean, that kind of sucks too. I'm at mile, I don't know, 50 some. Warner Springs is at mile 110. So I still have to do the next couple days in these fucked up shoes, but it is what it is. I don't really have any other options. I'm just gonna have to make do. Anyway, I'm headed back the other direction. I passed Ollie and Ken coming in. They were headed to the restaurant to get something to eat, so I think I'm gonna go join them and figure out where I'm gonna stay tonight. Alright, so got a burger at the restaurant, and now we are at the tiny house block right behind the restaurant. It's just a little community of tiny homes. It's pretty cool. But we opted to stay in their shop and sleep on the floor for $10 a person. And this is the shop that we have for the night.
Got fucking chairs, cushions.
That's our heater, 44 in here. And some lady laid down her turf to help us out, so it's an added bonus, I guess. But this is our home for the night. Let's check out the bathroom. There's the shower. I think I'll pass on that. Good. Good. Alright, so you saw my accommodations for the evening. Not the greatest, but it's fine for $10. It's definitely the best deal in this town, I'll say that. But this is what this tiny house block looks like. There are two ladies that we met over the last few days, and they're staying in one of these tiny homes. They just went to eat dinner, so they told us that we could just hang out in their tiny house and get warm. So that's where I'm headed now. All right, everyone, you saw the accommodations for the evening. You saw our little shed. Temps are dropping really quick. It's supposed to get down below freezing tonight, and that little space heater in there isn't doing a whole lot, so it's going to be a chilly night. I think the three of us are going to crawl in our sleeping bags and just kind of hang out in there for the night. The sun's starting to go down now, so haven't looked into tomorrow a whole lot yet. All three of us want to get to Julian somewhat early on Monday, so I think we're looking at closer to 20 miles tomorrow. So I hope that's doable. I think it is. We did those 15 today rather easy, and it was mostly uphill. Appreciate all y'all watching. Fallon and Reagan, love you guys. Good night. See you in the morning.
Gotta be a constant job. I would imagine they know that toilet's all fucked up.
Yeah,
fuck it. We got more important shit to fix. Looked at me funny when I said I ate powdered milk.
Well, it worked okay for a few miles, but unfortunately wasn't the solution. All of the slushy shit from yesterday all froze overnight. So now it's just really slick, and I think from me sliding around with each step, I just kind of wore the tape back. I guess I should talk for a second about the videos. The first episode is going to be releasing pretty shortly here in a few days. I have it uploaded and scheduled to go public. So the videos will not be in real time. I'm going to try to have 2 videos released each week, maybe 3. I don't know how doable that is. It's already just going to be a chore, it seems, to upload higher quality videos with the service that we generally have out here. So a lot of the uploading is probably going to have to wait until town days, which, I mean, I'm essentially going into towns once a week or so for food anyway. So we'll just have to see how it goes. This is the first time I've ever tried this shit while on trail, so bear with me. The next episode will come. It just may not always be on a regular schedule. Wow, there's a beautiful view ahead. I know that this video isn't going to do it justice. It looks like the trail goes up closer to it. I'll take some photos and things there. Holy shit. That right there is probably the best view I've ever seen, honestly. Ooh. Just got chills. You don't get this shit out east. It's that same view, just on the other side of it. Dizzying, the only way to put it. Pretty overwhelming, honestly. I just felt my left foot suddenly get wet, and I looked down and realized that this side is doing the exact same thing. Ultra, you get one more chance with me with this next pair. And the only reason I'm sticking with them is because I already have them bought, but I'm not dealing with that shit. Some of the more expensive trail runners on the market, and that's how they're going to hold up. Nah, fuck that. I'll find something else that works better and holds up better. Get your shit together, guys. It's a shame. Alright, the trail goes down that way, and down this way takes you to a road, and if you cross the road there's a outdoor faucet, so I filled up water there. I think we have a little stretch without any water here, so I just sat here in the grass, took a lunch. I had a Spam on a fucking tortilla or whatever, nothing fancy, and then just like a Snickers bar. Feeling pretty good. We got about 8 miles in for the day so far. So not going to hang out here too much longer. Got to get a move on to get that 20 in, or 19.7, whatever it is. Trail magic.
Yeah, here's some more bananas.
Ooh. What's we got?
Apples in there.
Apples.
This
Awesome.
is garbage if you need garbage to drop any garbage.
Cool.
There's bananas and oranges in here. Instant coffee if you want to take some instant coffee.
All right.
Some moose punch if you want it.
Thank you. All right, so I know that my Appalachian Trail video was hammered on the Appalachian Trail. There was a lot of clips of us drinking. It just seemed like all we did was party. We never hiked, blah, blah, fucking blah. Not true at all, by the way. That's just always when the cameras came out. This trail's a little different. I am choosing not to drink as much for mostly budget reasons. If you're buying beer at every restaurant and packing beers out of every town, it adds up. Also, I have not had any alcohol in almost 4 months now. I plan to just do like a dry January kind of thing to reset, and I realized that I didn't really miss it all that much. So I haven't been drinking. I did tell myself that on the PCT I would break this little sober stretch only for trail magic. I will drink beer, I will take shots as long as I do not pay for them. I'm okay with it. So this is my first beer in almost 4 months, and I am very excited about it. Trail magic, baby. And down here is where all the happy hikers are hanging out. The guy in the Santa hat there is the one doing the trail magic. Really nice guy. Back on trail, beer was great. Had a banana and an orange. We appreciate it very much. Thank you for the clean water and for the trash drop and everything else. You guys are all awesome. About 11 miles in for the day. Planning to do at least 7 or 8 more. Unless I see something that's just too good to pass up. This is crazy. All right, everyone, I'm here at this nice water source. This is probably going to be my last decent one for the day, so I just filled up here carrying, I think, 5 liters. I don't usually fuck around with water. I don't mind carrying extra. So dry camping tonight. There's a handful of campsites up ahead. The one I'm shooting for is about 4 miles, I think. If I find something really nice before then, I'll just take it. But puts us at a big day. It's been a beautiful day of hiking, beautiful views, beautiful weather. Not really too hot, like it was just perfect, honestly. My knee has been doing really well too. I've got this strap on it, but I've also been kind of like trying to change the way that I step on the declines. Like I've kind of been trying to do more like heel to toe and just really being aware of that, and I feel like that's made a ton of difference. We'll see how it holds up over the next few days, but doing this big mile day today, pretty much all downhill, and I haven't had any knee pain at all, so that's huge. Other than that, yeah, just really cruising. Gonna get off here and knock out these last couple. Really hungry. I'm ready to eat dinner. I was just kind of thinking how crazy it is how much I do not smell right now. It's been, I think, 6 days since my last shower as of right now, and I don't feel a terrible need for one yet, honestly. On the AT, I didn't really go very long without showers. The longest I may have went on the AT was 6 or 7 days. Nothing more than that for sure. But I sort of get it now. Like out here, it's just drier. Things dry out easier. You just don't really need it as often. I mean, don't get me wrong. Every now and then, I'll take a step and, you know, the wind's blowing a certain way and I'll definitely get a whiff of myself. But I mean, also understand, I don't have any sleep shirt or anything like that, so I've literally not taken this sun shirt off since I've flown to California. It's never left my body one time, and the fact that I'm not like gagging over my own stench, that's enough proof for me, I guess. I do, however, hope to get a shower somewhere in Julian tomorrow. Alright, y'all, I'm sure you can't hear me very well because the wind is really bad, but I'm at camp. We got this sweet little spot here. Sorry, the sun's in the way. Got a nice view, but it is windy as hell. The wind today is not going to be the 19 point whatever miles I just did. The wind today is going to be if this tent stays standing throughout the whole night. But that might be wishful thinking. I've got rocks on all the stakes and everything. Did everything I can, but it's just really windy. I kind of hope it dies down as the sun goes down, but we'll see. There's a little setup here. Got a couple good blisters going. This one's actually was my whole toe. I thought it was just that little area there, but it's like the whole toe is one giant blister. And over here, I had that little one there. It just popped. Tonight we got farm to summit meal again. This time we got the Thai carrot slaw, and it looks so good. I can't wait to try this. So good. It's a cold meal, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna be that into it for dinners, but this is awesome. It's just so fresh, and that's what I love about it. You don't get that with the other meals. Definitely gonna be ordering more of this. Try it out. All right, everyone. Sun should be going down any minute, so I wanted to get this last check-in in. We have about 15.7 to Scissors Crossing tomorrow, and that's where we can hitch a ride to Julian. I booked a little tiny house at this Banner Reservation Ranch or something like that. It's not in Julian, but it's a few miles from there. I think the tiny house fits 4, so I'm gonna try to get a few other hikers to split the room with me, and hopefully all we would have to do is hitch into Julian to do our resupply. Everything else they should have right there at the ranch. Seems like a good deal. Seems like a nice place. Good hiking day. My ankles are definitely feeling it, but I'm sure I'll wake up nice and energized like I do every day out here on the trail. I don't know what we ended with today. It was 19 point something. Wasn't quite 20, but it might have been like 19.8 or something like that, which is a lot for this early on. I know that, and I know I'm supposed to be watching myself, but I did want to make this push into Julian. Hopefully after this I can chill out maybe a little bit. Anyways, love you, tour. Good night, everybody. I'm going to try to do these every night. We'll see how many people I care about, I guess. But good night, everyone. I'll see you in the morning.